Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode on the trade experience. Today we are going to be talking about the common mistakes traders make in the financial market. Here with me I have Mr. Mba Success, the founder of Jade FX Community. And by my left hand side I have Bala Rishi. He is the founder of Crypto Basic. And right here with me I have Dr. Tali, the founder and president of Crypto Elite. So, welcome to the show. So let's get right on it.
Yes, I'd like Mr. J to speak a little quickly about the mistakes of stop loss for both beginner traders and expert traders. What are your thoughts of stop loss usage?
Basically, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very big on risk management. One of the things that I always tell my students and those who I mentor is that if you blow your capital, you will not have any other capital to trade.
Thank
you. So basically, one thing that really changed my life, because I traded futures a lot before I came to forex. I blew a lot of accounts for futures. I'm not gonna lie to you. I even thought crypto was manipulated, so I got wrong on forex. But the truth is, it all boils down to
it's manipulated, but just continue.
It all boils down to what I said before, which is risk management, right? There's one thing we call risk to reward.
Yeah.
So what I was telling you that yes, risk to reward. Mm-hmm. It's a very simple word, but it's a word that helps you. When I talk about discipline being the answer to emotions, it's because of risk to reward. The truth is, if you come into a trade now and you have an analysis, and basically, you now see this analysis, you trust this analysis, you feel like, okay, I know this market is going to come to this resistance and they're going to sell here, right? Now, you now ask yourself, what am I willing to risk on this?
Yes.
Basically. So if you make up your mind and say, okay, my equity is $1,000 now, I'm willing to risk $40, or I'm willing to risk, I'm willing to risk $50.
Like you're willing to lose $50.
Yes.
So let's speak in percentages.
Yes.
What percentage is the minimal or max that you should not risk for every capital?
Now, every trader has, I can't really say because we're all different kind of traders. The traders who are aggressive, the traders who are conversive.
Yes.
But let's deal with what I said before.
Great.
If you said you want to lose only $50 today, your mind, both your village people,
everybody knows that.
They say today,
now $50.
They will come out from hellfire. We're only going to lose $50, right? You set everything, and then basically, let's say you're aiming a 1 to 3. I love 1 to 3s and 1 to 2 because they are really more realistic. You can't really force the market more. And then if you want to, you're making $150, right? Now, if your mind is set on that, it takes away the ingredient of fear, because you'll be like, okay,
of course,
I'm okay.
Yeah.
What if I lose this thing? I'm done.
You're fine.
I can come back and try again, right?
Thank you.
Now, because of the fact that you're willing to risk $50, your stop loss is $50.
Yes.
So you've agreed with having a stop loss. Those who don't use stop losses, right? There are two. I want to come into this with 2 ways. Now, those who don't use stop losses, number one, they don't know what they want to risk.
Yes.
And 2, those who don't use stop losses are either professional traders who are willing to risk. Because I know traders who they fund $500 and that's their stop loss.
Yes.
So
they're willing to lose it.
Yes, to make this,
which is really very risky.
Now, these are
very risky. And sorry, probably such people. They've made like 10k profits.
Exactly.
They're very profitable. Like, I know the show is about to, but I know a lot of traders who are very profitable. Like they have $10,000 in a month. They bring out $500 for 20 times and look for at least 1 to 4. Those are the trading plan. Okay. But let's talk about the general one.
Yes.
Now, if you're not using a stop loss, it's because you don't know what to lose, right? And second of all, you've not even agreed to lose it. Because at times when the market starts going against you, and then most people start adjusting their stop losses, it happens to a lot of us. Be like,
yes.
Oh, I don't want to lose this $50. So you gotta adjust it to 100.
Yes.
And the truth is, the market always has this way of thinking. It just has a way of saying, I'm gonna bless this market, they pursue my asset today.
It's psychology.
Yes, you get me. Stop on. But the truth is, if you're willing to lose it, that's why I tell you, it's all about discipline. You know, experience is only what is going to give you that discipline.
Thank you.
There's nothing you cannot override the place of experience.
Have you ever traded under the influence of alcohol? Like we end this show now, go enter trade.
Experience has to teach you a lot of things.
It's only experience that can tell you that The last time you traded under this influence, what happened?
Don't drag. Don't
Yeah, you understand. So now you will not appreciate when they tell you don't trade while driving or don't trade. Yeah, you know, at first when they speak that English, it sounds like you know say I just when they say park at owner's risk.
Yes.
You know you like what you want to see my car. Now when you call those your car.
That's just it.
Yeah,
So risk management is really
No.
I want to say this before I go.
Okay.
You know why is risk management very important is because as a trader, right, you can always have your winning days. Someone can lose 5 trades. Now I'm talking about basically forex and futures trades. Someone can lose 5 trades and win one and be profitable.
Someone can
lose 5 trades,
okay,
win only one, and be very profitable.
And that will kind of like
that
cover everything.
Okay,
yes, I get your
yes,
point.
you get me. So that is if you calculate it like someone can lose 5 trades. You get me? If you're risking $20 on every trade and you lost 5 trades, you lost $100.
Sure.
And then you're risking $20 and you did a 1 to 6 or a 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, you made 120. So you're still on $20 profit. And the truth is, most times, because of you were risking only $20 or $30 and you're managing your portfolio, that good trade, that one good trade is what covers everything.
Thank you.
You can even have a trade that goes more than 1 to 4, 5, and all you need to do is just show your stop losses, right? Break even, and have a very beautiful trade. But if you blew your account on the first of 3 trades or 4 trades, how will you catch?
You don't have anything to fight with. So I think just to summarize everything you just said, like currently in Bitlen Academy, we are developing a trading plan. On our last discussion class, I was like, we are going to be doing only 3% per week. Some people were like, it's small. Do you understand? But I'm just saying it to talk about the trading plan. You know, it's easier said than done. When we say discipline, they be like, say all of us, you understand? But when you enter the markets, just like you said, it takes discipline to know that I have to, no matter how you are feeling, because we humans, we are product of feelings, right? You might make a decision in your head, but emotions and feelings, you might even say, sometimes people don't put stop loss. They will carry the stop loss price for it. You understand? Then do we want this?
I was going to say one of the reasons why, as much as I teach stop loss,
yes, you know,
emotions can mess up with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Take for instance now. Sorry, boss. Like, okay, you want to go into a trade. All you had was $100. You've seen this setup. I'm using crypto as perspective. It's looking promising. You thought that okay, $20 is how much you're willing to risk.
Yes.
You put your $100, $20 stop loss. It hits your stop loss and reverses
back up.
Now you are out of the market.
Thank you.
You looked at it again. You said okay. You made another analysis on a different chart. Now you have 80 on you. You are willing to risk maybe 15. You entered. It hits your stop loss and starts going in that your expected prediction. You left that one, you rested, you came back with the remaining $65. You enter again, it hits your stop loss and went in your direction. At a point, if you are not very disciplined or if you are trying to take a revenge on the market,
yes,
you come back with the remaining $50
and repeat
and the $50 will become your stop loss.
Do you understand?
You just enter, anything will happen.
Make it, do you understand?
But the funniest thing is that thing where you want may happen, now you go later happen. You see that thing where you put it, anything will happen, now you go happen. You will lose that money. Then you go now calm down. So
I understand.
Linking it with what I said before, there are good days, there are bad days. On your bad days, know when to stop. On your good days, also know when to stop.
And a bad trade does not mean a bad trading day.
Yeah.
You understand?
Sure.
Sometimes you can enter the market, like what I do. Once I know the things that have made me money in the past. So once I enter the market and this same thing doesn't work 2 times, I know that village people are at work. Do you understand? So I retreat. I dare not look at that market again. You understand? So for me, that is the discipline we are talking about, right? That is the trading plan. Okay? So most mistake traders make is coming in first with the wrong attitude, wrong behavior. You come and think that I can do it without having a coach. When I talk of coach, I mean an experienced coach, not somebody who trades for fun, but somebody who have at least spent, let's say, minimum of 5 years. At least it takes 5 years to graduate from a course. So let's pick that. Minimum of 5 years or 6. Because that person have like seen it all with all the consistency. And that person can tell you why you should have a trading plan. So what we are currently doing now is trading plan.
Can I say something about?
Yes,
you talked about when you were talking about the Bitcoin Academy, you were telling about 3x. So I have this thing in mind that when I was big on crypto, I taught crypto. I actually brought him to crypto. I actually told him about the financial market, taught him about futures. So while we were on journey, he started trading with 5x. He was very disciplined with 5x. 5x is even his maximum. He was trading with 4x, 3x. And he never made anything less than 5%, 10%. You know what the whole 1000%, 2000%, 200%, 30%, he know they reached there. It was always about his 5%, 10%. The truth is that he was very profitable. He made so much money that Will Chicha, come to ask and say, Omo, what are you really doing? I found out that what his greatest strength was one thing he showed me. It was compound calculator. There's something called compound calculator.
Okay.
The effect of compounding. So today you make 5x. Tomorrow you make 5x. That is 10x. Next tomorrow you make 5x. That is 10 times 5.
Okay.
Not
10 times 5, that's 15.
50.
Okay.
You make 5x. There's a way he did that compound calculator. So every time he makes a profit, let's say he put $100 and he made $150. He used that $150 to make another 5x. So he's no more using. He's not using the profit and
he's compounding his equity.
God bless you. And the truth is, if you looked at his gains and his losses, like he only loses 3% or 2% of his capital.
Is that like a fixed loss?
That was his trading plan.
Okay, that was his
trading plan. But the truth is, he helped him because of the pressure of like futures basically has the way our margins and our leverage work. It makes your trade either faster or slower. Your profits either faster or slower. But because of the fact that he was using very low leverage, he was calm.
Yes.
Right? And his losses, he knew when to leave.
Of course.
You get me?
With a trading plan. Not
was
like
very disciplined.
You have already determined your loss.
Yes.
Do you understand?
He was very disciplined.
You've already determined your loss. So let's quickly talk about, because it is not enough. It's not enough to make money. Trading.
Yeah.
And for me, I feel that as a trader, your job is not even to make money, because you will always make money. Your job is to manage losses. Yeah. Because losses will always be there. Right? But I don't actually want to go into the losses, because we've actually, countered it with trading plan, stop loss, no matter how you feel about the market. So I actually want us to talk about profits. What are the strategies? Because if you leave your profit in the market will take it. So, Dr. T, what I don't know how to put it better. Like, how do you think? Because I've seen someone grow 1,000 to 10,000, and the whole 10,000 is in the exchange. Then the person will keep taking $500 loss until it comes down to 1,000 capital and clear the 1,000. Then you see that no evidence. You become this play time. Do you understand? I 1,000 to 3,000. So, but there's no evidence.
No evidence. You explain
You
that.
can explain higher. So let's talk about the different strategies through which we can psychologically, because I believe that for me, what works for me is that any profit I make, I'm taking it out. If I'm seeing 1,000, I want to consistently be seeing 1,000. I don't want to see 1,001. I don't want to feel rich.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that gives me, and sometimes if I don't lose money, I go chop 200 into that my 1,000 capital. Maybe like say I lose 200. I just want the struggle. Do you understand? So over to you, Dollar Rishi. What are the strategies of managing this money that we make?
Yeah, for me, I think trading is personal, and your strategies or your trading plans are also personal.
Thank you.
For you now, you said you always take out your profits and you keep a particular capital because you don't want to feel rich.
Thank you.
That is your model. That is what has served you for years. For his friend who compounds,
thank you.
he
That's
will
why
not be able to deploy your strategy.
Thank you.
That is why I always believe, as much as there is a general rule, the most basic rule of staying profitable in trading is that one that works for you. For me, any profit I made, whether futures, whether once I make any profit, 70% must turn to naira.
Wow.
Must.
Wow.
It's not a debate. If I use $200, crypto is a bit broad, but let me keep it to futures in crypto, for instance.
Yes.
And I trade it and I make up to maybe $350.
Yes.
$100 fiam first, and that my $150 profit, I will liquidate it, convert it to naira, send it into my bank account, make I see am.
That's a nice one.
Then I will leave $50 to grow that my initial capital. That was because I didn't have enough capital. As much as I want to book profits, I also try to grow my capital a bit. But then I continued until after making profits, I have gradually, because I plug back 30% to my business, to my capital, right? So I built my capital consistently and I got to a point. I now started deploying your strategy. Big capital, big loss.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
And if you can't manage big money, it becomes a problem. So I now stopped then I think it was $2,000. Once my capital got to $2,000, I know they touch them again. Any profit I made was 100%. But my general rule of thumb is any profits will not touch your bank account.
It's not yours.
It's not
It's
yours.
not yours. And any profit will not touch your bank account, on no reason, on no account, should it go back.
Should it go back to the market?
So then,
But these people have a way of coming back for it. But
what I did for my own was I opened an account, a bank account then. I didn't have an ATM card, no short code, nothing. Any problem there does not come out unless I go physically present
yes.
to the bank. So it really helped me.
Which is very stressful.
It's stressful. Thinking of going to the bank, so that was how I was able to conserve. So to sum it all up, I always take out 70% of my profits.
Sorry, before we move to Forex, let me just put an icing on this. These crypto exchanges have a calibrated yardstick on their user interface that you can actually take profit in tranches, whether it's 25% or 50%
of course,
or 100%. So it makes it easier. If you don't want to close the entire trade,
the entire position,
you can just take your profit in tranches and you're good. So please,
Another way that helped me a lot was basically because of what you said, that it always has a way of coming for you. I always believe that if you keep cash, you will always have a way of trying to deposit back.
I've kept that said so, but
you get me. So what I did that helped me was I did what he did. I had an account that was not accessible, and then after that account that was not accessible, I always knew what I wanted to use that money for. So if I got to that amount I was looking for, I'll get an asset. Either get a property or get a land, get something that
which is actually difficult to liquidate.
to liquidate back. You get me? So
And that helps psychologically.
yes, no, it helps a lot psychologically.
It helps a lot. It helps because such money, you don't even count it as money any village person can
Yes.
come and touch.
But on the bad days, you will your chest.
Do you understand?
You don't say, you don't try.
You don't try.
I will use that as motivation.
Yes.
Do you understand?
That's just it. That's
Nice
just the
one.
feeling.
Nice
That's just the
one,
feeling.
nice
But at
one.
the end, it's only the profits that are withdrawn are your money.
Yes.
When you deposit, the money is for the market.
Yes.
And many will deposit, but few.
Well, thank you. Many we deposit,
Provide
few, you understand? So I think with this, totally we've come to the end of the show, and it has been an interesting one. So thank you so much, JFX. Thank you.
Dollar Richie.
Totally, you can start it off.
Alright guys, if you're yet to watch the other episodes, episode 1, 2, 3, you should ensure that you watch that and subscribe to the channel because we are going to be giving you content back to back. Yeah? See you on the next episode.